Many clarinetists are familiar with Kovács's compositions, arrangements, and especially his collection of solo works for clarinet, the homages. The inspiration for this collection was related to his work with the opera. Mozart and Richard Strauss were his favorite composers, and he believed that both composers knew the instruments particularly well. His favorite opera was Der Rosenkavalier. The idea of composition came after he began to improvise in lessons. Students would ask what he was playing, and no matter what he was playing, from whatever opera, he'd always say it was from Der Rosenkavalier. And the students believed him. And that's Béla Kovács for you. So he decided to take these improvisations that he would do in lessons and put them to paper, and the result is these compositions. He originally had 8. He lived in the same building as a musicologist that he was friends with, Andras Pernet. He said, you know, whenever you come up with a collection, there has to be 12. And Kovács thought about it, and he said, oh, I'll only do one more. And so he only did one more. We have 9 in the collection. The last one he did was the Khachaturian homage, just because they happened to be playing, the opera orchestra happened to be playing some Khachaturian ballets at the time. These have also been put to clarinet accompaniment and may appear under different names, and they're available from Edition Darach. So I'd like to close just by showing you a couple of photos, thanks to the Hungarian Music Archives. Founded in 1961, this is the Hungarian Woodwind Quintet. They've won numerous prizes, including second prize at the Geneva International Music Competition, first prize in the Budapest Wind Quintet Competition, and the Liszt Prize in 1967. Here's a photo of the quintet from 1965. May be difficult to see, but notice the crystal mouthpiece. This is one of my favorites. There are several taken in his home. This is Mr. Kovács and his wife, Adele Aratz. She is a very famous ballet dancer in Hungary. She also received the Kossuth Prize, and this is from their home in 1964. And here's Mr. Kovács on May 27, 2017 with Zolt Shakmari. We saw an earlier photo. Zolt is the principal clarinetist of the Hungarian National Philharmonic. This was taken at the Opera House at his 80th birthday celebration. And here we are on November 27th, in room 24. He was one of the most famous clarinetists of his generation. His recordings alone, I think, speak for themselves. But the experience that I had with Mr. Kovács, I gained some insight into Béla Kovács, the person. He was warm, kind, and generous. So I hope that my personal insight with regard to Béla Kovács represents one small contribution to preserving his legacy. Thank you for coming today.
Hello. What brings you to this part?